Yeah. Ayn Rand, the woman or monster, you decide. She still has a influence on the Speaker of the House to this very day. Who is this Ayn Rand woman? Ayn Rand. More than a writer. She was a force. Let's find out about her, shall we? In the meantime, let's listen to Sissy Strut.
Fucked up big time. You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
It was about that time, maybe 5 years after I got out of Harvard, I get this call from Bill, who says, "You want to join me and Paul?" It was a 2-bit little company they called Microsoft. First, I think, yeah, like I'd like to lose more hair. But, then I started thinking.
You know how you survive? You make people need you. You survive because you make them need what you have. And then they have nowhere else to go. Right now, we're dead. Nobody needs us.
So, we make them need us. We're too small even to matter. You could be snuffed out tomorrow and no one would notice.
You know what they say in the mafia? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Which enemies are you talking about?
Well, kids, that's all you get. That's it. Read a book.
No. Nein.
No.
Нет. No.
Yeah.
Όχι.
La.
Año.
Nee.
Pu.
Go back.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
So what now, huh? What do you want from me? Yeah, I could do it. We both know you wouldn't stop me. So answer me, please. Tell me what you're doing. Okay. Okay, let's look at the logic. You create man. Man suffers enormous amounts of pain. Man dies. Maybe you should have had just a few more brainstorming sessions prior to creation. You rested on the 7th day. Maybe you should have spent that day on compassion. You know what? You're not worth it.
The number cannot be reached now. Please hang up and try again later.
Where did you pick her up?
6th and Main.
Does she show any signs of physical injury?
Not as far as we could make out.
How many fingers?
All slow and irregular. What's your name? Can you hear me?
It looks like a coma. Diabetic?
I don't think so. It's a non-traumatic stupor.
Take her to psycho.
Over another ATM, this time at knife point. He needs your legal advice.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
Just in tonight, a mother's call for help seconds before she shoots and kills an intruder.
It happened this weekend in Blanchard. Sarah McKinley says she has no choice but to shoot to protect her baby. These are most certainly terrifying moments for an 18-year-old mother, but she appears calm.
There's a guy at my door.
You are hearing the 911 call made by Sarah McKinley, a young woman widowed just a week with her infant baby in her home.
This guy is up to no good. My husband just passed away. I'm here by myself with my infant baby. Can I please get a dispatcher out here?
There are two guys on the other side of the door, Dustin Stewart and Justin Martin. Sarah is in control but expresses her fear.
Are your doors locked? Yes, I've got two guns in my hand. Is it okay to shoot him if he comes in the store?
Police say the two knock for about 20 minutes, then bust into the house. She says Justin Martin has a 12-inch knife and comes at her. Sarah shoots and kills him.
And I wouldn't have done it, but it was my son. I had to protect him.
Sarah told police she was just protecting her baby.
You know, it's not an easy decision to make, but I knew it was him or it was my son.
Now the district attorney also says that it is not likely Sarah will face any charges. That second suspect, Dustin Stewart, sits in jail tonight. He could be charged tomorrow.
And that last clip came from Oklahoma. I watched that clip. I watched it. So, here in Oklahoma, on the TV. So she's a brave, brave young lady. I want to talk about a person maybe you haven't heard that much of. Maybe you have. Let's see, in the chat room, they've heard of her. Hey, y'all. I was playing some clips as I was getting some things together, mainly my medications. So, I want you to listen to this clip. This one's a short one, This lady has written numerous books, children's books, I might add, that politicians grew up on. And as these politicians matured, they remembered the themes of Rand's books, like selfishness, looking out for yourself. A lot of that theory. This is her talking about how she hates the poor. Now, I want you to remember that the Speaker of the House is Paul Ryan. A condition for people that work for Paul Ryan, or it's strongly advised, I should say, is that they read Rand's books. Not Ryan, but Rand. This is her voice.
Next question is, what do you reply when someone says to you, you hate the poor and disadvantaged, don't you?
Nobody has ever come close enough to me to say such a thing. I don't hate the poor. I just don't think that they're the best thing in life and that one should tailor everything for their convenience. And here I'd like to quote a very interesting person, if you've heard of him, the Reverend Ike. He is a black evangelist and a remarkable one because he preaches not suffering and submission, but success. And he tells his congregations that every man can succeed in what he understands, what he can do. Reverend Ike's statement about the poor is as follows: the best way to help the poor is not to be one of them.
Now, isn't she sweet? She really hated the poor, though. She hated anybody that was not like her. She was an interesting person. And again, Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, follows the mindset, the philosophy that Rand put forth. Now, earlier, someone thought they were trolling an archive. I actually played this clip before you did, Guy. At least I'm not calling you trash guy anymore. I'm so glad you got out of the dumpster. I'm so proud of you. I am proud of you. Let's go ahead and get that one off. But I did have more of a political song that I wanted to put in here, unless somebody has a comment about Rand, and I have a lot of her clips. About the GOP. Now, I'm talking about politicians in general. They're very self-centered. They're very elitist, and that's on both sides of the aisle. That does not just belong on one side. But Paul Ryan is the Speaker of the House, and he does require that people read her books before they come on staff for him. I think that's a point worth noting, especially when one of her heroes was a serial killer. I kid you not. They tore this kid's legs apart, body apart, all over L.A. So, but it was more than one kid. It was many kids, so... Oh my gosh. Let's see here. But I wanted to play this song. I don't know, is Desert here yet? Because I didn't want to play this without her being here. Is she here yet? Well, we'll play an old clip of The Nature Boy. Let's play a clip of him. It's only about 38 seconds long. Somebody find her.
Hey, he just rifled a Gucci shoe. What is going on? Bishop! I ain't leaving. Oh, wait a minute. We're in boxing for a second.
Okay. There's the Nature Boy. All right. This is from Saskatchewan. The topic of this next song is called One Shoe. Let me get... Where did it go to? By Geoff Burner. It's the album version. So, Geoff Burner. I hope you like it. You got to listen to the whole thing. It's about what's happening to the indigenous tribes up in Canada. But